It's your boy King Buzz back with those exclusives. Welcome to the channel where we make no excuses. Shout out all artists, engineers, and producers. And I'm back with no video. Y'all know what's going on. Alright, we're gonna try something a little different, man. I'm gonna react to some other Mixcraft content creators, videos. It's funny because I pop up like I'm like one of the top. We're gonna go with Guitar Basement. The name of the video is I Chose Mixcraft for your DAW. 3 reasons Acoustica Mixcraft 9 Pro Studio makes sense. Now let's see what they got to say. I'm interested, man. Fast forward.
Why I chose Mixcraft in a world where we've got so many different digital audio workstation softwares. Why did I choose Mixcraft? We're going to look at 3 things. One is why I didn't choose a free software. Another one is why I didn't choose GarageBand or one of the other big names. Then I'm going to tell you what are the advantages of Mixcraft over the other ones that I've seen. There are many audio interfaces.
I'm really just here to see if I like agree or disagree. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I got a lot of Mixcraft users on my channel. Like right now, my channel is really just straight Mixcraft users. Like whenever I drop a Mixcraft video, y'all like eat it up, bro. Like if you look at yesterday, I dropped a Mixcraft video talking about Mixcraft being ranked top 10, and the video immediately got like 10, 11 likes. Meanwhile, my other videos got like 3, 4, 5 likes. You know what I mean? Like y'all really be here for the Mixcraft content. I'm trying to expand though, but I do understand my channel is really Mixcraft based right now. But yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what he got to say.
MIDI keyboards and so on that come with light versions of their high-end products. You could get versions of Pro Tools, Ableton's, Cubase, and so on. Then there's a software like Audacity that I actually like and use for certain purposes.
I used to use
And
Audacity.
if you have a Mac, then you get GarageBand for free. So years ago, I actually received a light version of Cubase with one of the products that I bought, and I spent a number of evenings trying to get this to do what I wanted. Eventually I got it working, and even the light version was capable enough for the things that I wanted to do at that time. And I used it to record a 15-minute classical guitar CD. It was great, it was fine, at least when it was working. The problem I had with it was that it didn't always detect my interface, or some setting just wasn't working. So when that happened, it was usually when I was the most inspired to record something. So by the time I got the thing working, I was either too tired, too angry, and unable to record my best recordings. So I had high hopes that I could get better.
Alright, so basically in the video yesterday, I was saying Mixcraft is ranked top 10 in best beginner DAWs. And what he's talking about now is like when he was using other softwares, he had a hard time getting it to do what he wanted it to do, bro. Like he had to really learn. Like I was telling y'all, these other softwares have a crazy learning curve to where you can't just jump in and go, bro. You got to jump in, learn a good amount, and then you're ready to like record and just go. And Mixcraft isn't like that. Mixcraft is really like you download it, you open it up, and everything is right there, and it's pretty simple, bro. It's just like arm this track, load this right here, and just hit record. And okay, make sure my mic is selected, and I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? So he was saying in Cubase, he was just having the most issues. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he about to be like, yo, this is why I use Mixcraft, because it's just so simple. You know what I mean?
Using Cubase, and I even considered buying an upgrade, but I decided to look for something that was more intuitive, that could do the same job. So I also tried the Ableton, and I just got so frustrated with it. And then I looked at some of the free products too. One of them was Reaper, and that was, by all accounts, that was a full-featured and it had lots of happy users. Eventually, you're supposed to pay for that after a trial. I never did, but I was able to make a couple of trial recordings. But then, when I wanted to do some multi-tracking, I got really frustrated and I gave up. So again, perhaps if I persisted, I would have got used to it. So then I tried Audacity. Now this is a totally free, and it boasts.
Oh, take me back to like, what is that? Oh, I don't know, bro. I was like what was I, like 15, 14, 15? Yeah, bro, it's about 9, 10 years ago, man. Audacity. That's how I really got started. I went from Audacity to Mixcraft, and I've been with Mixcraft ever since. I've dibbled and dabbled in Pro Tools and stuff, but like Audacity was like the first software I recorded a song in on my own. You know what I mean?
Lots of built-in features. It operates a little bit differently from the other softwares.
But I hate the layout, bro. Like, look at the background, right? Look at it. Like, bro, the layout is so trash. But it's free, so I get it. But like, when I upgraded to Mixcraft, I was like, ooh, I'm using the real DAW now. Like, Audacity doesn't feel like a real DAW to me, bro. It's like something you download so you could do a school project. You feel me? And I think I actually use Audacity to do a school project, and I use Mixcraft 6 to do a school project. If y'all ever want to hear the song I recorded for school, let me know. I think I still got it.
And although I find it great to sometimes use for voiceovers, I can't call myself an expert. But since it operates differently than the way other software does, I wasn't able to do multi-tracking with it, and I don't have the patience to try. Okay, so why not GarageBand? I have used GarageBand. I like it from what I've seen because I was able to open it for the first time. It detected my audio interface and it just works the way that I expect, somewhat. It's simple and effective to get started, although there were some things that I would need to study to be able to take advantage of it more. So why don't I use it? The reason is because I have a 2011 MacBook Air that my daughter had.
I knew he was gonna say the computer, bro. The number one reason why most people don't use like GarageBand and stuff is because, bro, Macs are expensive, bro. They are expensive, bro. Like, yes, the software is free once you get the computer, but bro, the computer is anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. You know what I mean? Depending on the specs that you're looking for, what you need, anywhere from 1,000 to probably 3,500. You know what I mean? So like, it's expensive, bro. That's why people don't use it. But I mean, if you got a Mac, you know, go crazy. But the thing is, most people that buy a Mac, they get the low budget Mac that doesn't come with the RAM and the space that you need. So you're gonna crash out eventually, and it's gonna be pointless. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Discarded. So I like that computer, but it has a weak battery and it sometimes shuts down. So I have been a PC user for over 40 years, so I know how to do things on a PC. Also, for the most part, PCs seem to be somewhat reliable these days, although I don't really like the way that Windows 10 pushes their software. But anyway, I'm still confused with the Mac, so I'm not going to be switching from PCs at this time. Anyway, as you know, it's kind of hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but
I respect.
here's the story. But anyway, here's the story of why I chose Mixcraft. Over the years, I played in a number of church bands, and at one time, I used to practice on a Saturday afternoon. One week, I was playing around in the morning, and I had an inspiration for an arrangement of a particular song. This was at a point when I didn't have a DAW software that was working. So I knew that I only had a few hours to get something recorded to make an impression. My bandmates were a bunch of knuckleheads. Actually, they're really good guys. So I wouldn't be.
Hey, this is off topic, but don't he look like he looked like bro from he look like John Wick, bro. What's his name, bro? What's his name, bro? The dude that played John Wick, bro. Nah, I gotta figure it out, bro. What's the dude that played John Wick? Keanu. I was gonna say Keanu. Nah, not the dude that played John Wick. I'm wrong. The other dude, bro, from not John Wick. The dude from the Taken movies. When they take his daughter. What's his name, bro? What's his name? Liam Neeson. how did I forget? Yeah, Liam Neeson. He looks like Liam Neeson, right? In right here, sitting at the table, he looked like Liam Neeson. A little bit right here too, but he looked like Liam Neeson.
Able to convince them that I had something good without proof. So I started searching for some kind of trial program for any software that would be the easiest to use without getting a degree in acoustic engineering. So I had heard about Mixcraft being the GarageBand of the PC world, but I didn't have time to mess around. I decided that I would give it 1 hour to prove itself. So if I couldn't get it to work, then I would look at something else. So here's what happened. I did the installation and it picked up my interface unit, and that was a PreSonus unit at that time. No setting required. So with a short introduction, I was able to listen to the headphones and record some tracks. Thirdly, I found that there were a number of built-in drum grooves and I could drag and drop onto the track. So within 1.5 hours, I added 2 guitar tracks and a bass to a drum groove and was able to send out the recording. Now here's another story that's a little sad, yet it does highlight how Mixcraft has helped me to kind of do the impossible. My mom passed away, I think it's about 5 years ago now, and I had to return to England to meet my wife who was there. So while dealing with this situation, and after booking a flight immediately, I felt compelled to write some music that I wanted to be played at my mom's service. So I downloaded the...
I feel like I watched this video before, bro. I don't know. I feel like I heard this story he's telling right now. I might have watched it before, just like on my free time. Like, did I just like this video when I got here, or was I already liked it when... I gotta watch the video back now.
The latest Mixcraft trial onto my old laptop. Since I didn't have time to practice and learn this new music that I just created, I practiced short chunks of it and recorded each chunk. Now the laptop I took with me on the plane, and with just the headphone jack and the laptop, I was able to piece together these parts that I'd recorded. And I played the result at the service. So any other software may not have been easily able to switch between the sound card that I plugged in at home and the internal sound card that was in the computer. So that's one thing that I really like about Mixcraft. It's kind of a plug and play program. After I returned, I
tell y'all that all the time, bro. It's plug and play, bro. If you're trying to get Mixcraft, get it. It's simple, bro. It's easy, bro. It's easy. I mean, there's a learning curve, but like right off back, you can get the work though, man. You can just figure it out along the way.
I re-recorded this in Mixcraft, and I used the same track and added some fretless bass and some background percussion, as well as some MIDI and an electric guitar. If you click the link down below to my site, you can listen to that if you're interested. Now, on top of all that, I had a friend who I used to play with in a band a long time ago, one of my first bands that I played with, and he died shortly after my mom.
All right, so basically his reasoning for Mixcraft is like, it's just so super simple. It was plug and play. So what I've been telling everybody, man, is it's plug and play, and you can really get high quality end product if you know what you're doing. Like, go listen to my music, man. It's sound good, don't it? I'm trying to tell you, man. That's Mixcraft, man.
He wasn't that much older than me. So for Eddie, I did something that I normally would not do. I wrote a song and I actually sang it. Fortunately, Mixcraft has some capabilities for pitch correction, and I use that pretty heavily. You can hear that song too if you click on the link. I'll put a link to that one also on the web page that's down below. So although it was a sad year for me, I was kind of happy that the music turned out. It was good that I was able to play my mom's piece at the service. Here are the 3 reasons why I made Mixcraft my choice DAW. Number 1.
All right, he finally got to the 3 reasons. It's a 10-minute video. My man's got to the 3 reasons in the last 2 minutes. I respect it, though.
It does a pretty good job at plug and play. It's number 2.
Number 1, plug and play. Super simple. It's ready to go as soon as you buy it.
It's intuitive enough for someone like me who goes months without using it and can go in and just start recording.
Intuitive. Do you know what that means? I'm going to tell you. It just means it's simple, bro. Like he said, he could go months without recording, and then he just comes back, and it's like he doesn't feel like he got to learn all over again. He could just pick up where he left off. You know what I mean? It's just like, boom, let's go. We ready. A lot of dogs, you can't do that, bro. Like, if you start learning Pro Tools and then you leave Pro Tools for like 4 months and try to come back, you're going to have to learn all over again because it's not that simple. You know what I mean?
Anytime. Number 3, it has enough advanced features and built-in plugins to use. And I actually want to make a video about one of those that's called Melodyne.
Ooh, that boy talking about that Melodyne. He's spitting that fire right now. He giving y'all the sauce, man. But yeah, like I said, man, most of my presets is all stock plugins, bro. Like, you could get your vocals to sound real good with stock plugins. You don't have to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on all these extra third-party plugins. You don't have to do that, bro. Figure out how to use what you got first. You know what I mean? It's very important, you know what I mean? And also, the equipment you use is important. A lot of times people skip that. Like, yes, I encourage you to use what you have to get started. But yes, the better the equipment, the better the overall product. You know what I mean? So it's a fact, man. Like, Mixcraft got what you need, bro. The plugins that come with it is fire. You know what I mean? You don't have to immediately go out and search for a third-party plugin to make you sound good. You can sound good with the stock plugins. You know what I mean?
If you have the pro version of Mixcraft, then it comes with Melodyne and some other things. Melodyne is used for pitch correction, but I found out that it also has the ability to write polyphonic audio to MIDI files. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, man, look. I ain't even gonna make the video even longer, you feel me? I'm gonna end it right here, but y'all heard him, man. Like, maybe if you hear from somebody else other than me, you'll believe, you know what I mean? So there you have it, man. This is why you should choose Mixcraft. All right, we gonna keep growing, we keep going strong. Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy King Buzz, and I'm out of here. Yeah.